Okay, so you better Sunday as you go ahosapon sem dey abro brase dey Mpensenpensenmu bro Z mineral water one other remember yen kodwa so nkono musu bi akeke onum so the emphasis should be on the quality of ensure onum water is life into baby adana say open su papa no ma Z as in ZET asem na make Z natural mineral water no dey say compare kwa ya di kan nim say NIB adwumako go so boy okwanso nko so we pay for your dreams promotion eguso a ekoso okwanso nko so kra intimesero say na ewu sidan wasi awi na opese osiesie opese okoto mobile phone bi NIB adwumako no say ade ba ko mbetimi a show bonus say 0% interest and actually all you need is your valid national photo ID for two anamo na fako NIB nkrabata bia friend number 050 1451050 and 05014116997 now ne NIB for intimini komona wonenkasa Yara Miller Activa Fertilizer and also abedwa so ayeboa mekua for yemfudie timi eko kama kopedan papa to tenen and asase amanso bi ani so ene ye brown Castle Gate Estate for afayonko kwansonko so amututu manamo esiye ene de ejapade ba ko edije akire ba ko a ehia pa ne eya asase anase edan kope ho asemka na bibia ntim koyi emfama 0241398176 and 0205601681 now na Castle Gate Estate Enkasa. Well, Adom, join me this Saturday for Christ Walk Apostolic Empowerment Ministry. Our dance man and important spreading the word of God. Near catcher Mebunu said the NTS the kingdom of Christ whilst we walk to gain a lot of good health. Into this Saturday, our dance man Apostolic Empowerment Ministry under the leadership of Apostle Salasi. The walk is on Saturday, 6 a.m. Well, Honorable, I can't remember the question. Blast that board. You baby, officer Bobby. We will control for no about last 6 or the midfield that week. They are about wings, no. That's what offensive. No, of course, the chance administration no. Also, oh, baby, I say, team Nene. Papa. Team
defense.
Okay.
Or sound question.
Okay.
Or ball wings.
That's
our stamina.
I see. You don't want to question one. That's it. Be doing come. Say bring them na nyam to numbi a also be nya kwanya timi ene yakasa e telephone. So but what idea? Quickly, they say someone settle matters on Coco who say
Coco who say me settle my. Every cry na West. They me chair atie for enano payem se na say me ba ha chakra. Na say ni waka Coco nsem em say last year omo distribute Coco fertilizer somewhere April around 3rd 7th April no more distribute here. Unfortunately, this time around last week in the Matters Aba constituencies last week and we are in July. Ammonia no dey say em fangu Coco fertilizer na make. Fertilizer na kasa dey good mature.
Time say be senior.
Me say last year the free fertilizer no it take place somewhere around 3rd 7th of April.
Full of adjective now they qualify.
Cocoa fertilizer because it's free. That was free. Please let us not debate. The debate is our day we are, and I won't come here. I won't come and sit on this program and lie. I have on several occasions my admitted said there were issues, and the fact that it's free, they free. Until this year, another problem again is say afei and fertilizer naba na abanen so no. Ye kan abanya nti into mu de je one bag bia no 80 Ghana cedis kanisika dada no 800,000. And that is the biggest problem as you see our constituency. Weekends, man.
Cash down.
Yes, you pay. And you know what? Unlike the Omokas on Makogu input, Cocoa, a first store, not a month for Aquagino Hono. It's not like that. It's for individuals. It's on cotton individuals. and people are crying. And you know one thing, Jabo so put the Joma discover and say, Nipa na de no no aside ni sika akwakoto yesa atwere ho not for sale. Fertilizer no. Ya twere ho. Yesa atwere ho koko botton ho not for sale. The nipa na ti ni sika e de akwakoto no. Inti you see sometimes when you are in government, of course abanye policy even if you criticize, a year din so baba bonten aba criticize when you are part of that government.
Not for sale, I say.
Yanton I'm not menting brofo. Ebia o brofo for the akachere me.
No, but not for sale, I say.
Don't know.
Me go school and to be and the chair me say a trade be as not for sale such as say yanton. So what I say. Nti say oh aban man some of these things in here car you may be tempted to defend. So but these are the realities on the ground.
Okay.
Very difficult to see June, July. You have no idea what I'm going through. You have no idea. You can decide to relax. You can afford to relax.
Power is good.
Yes, power is good. Now you can afford to relax. You go ahead and relax. June, July. June, July, August. So come me constituency. Now call farmer be ho. Now catch chance almost even 200 Ghana cedis. Very difficult at this time of the year.
Okay. Always say Coco and semi Diana de Biamoka se me fa amanoni amanya embe fare because fapima ekroma ni mu yi pai. E dey na be ma wo idea bi aba mpanyfo na minister aka se de ntie bi a delay na ba afi na afi atwa mu no e ba April de bosumi ni na afi de June July afi na eyiniti
July August July June ko
yo oman me fa kwanya nsina me chia omo hwe nyina na oma mrekitua bi na media dansuma Emmanuel Presby
okay
asofo ene asafompanifo ene asorema ene nipa dodo efiri begro ene echirichiri so eduro bodwase ne omu nyina omo baya ombeboae na yesi osofo yire ama ade a ye ni so obusuafo no na menso me ye MP wo no na menso no ye menua ba no ye mani so eni ni pe ba ye nyina Saturday school mu nyina Martin de Paris ye ma enran so asori dem hu nyina ye ma yeda amanfo nyina se ye gedi se Nyankopon so ebeji echei ewo nakokun yo na me komani mu me na kan sem bebre me bom ka chen se onto no bo na ebia o se fertilizer no ba ku bi ho a ya tro ho for sale ebia na ya ammonia na edidua koko nketwa no ebia no na ya tro ho not for sale no so ta say na me bajo me mi hu kotokuo no bi enti ni amenzu mi kan afi mienu ene se koko na fertilizer na ye ton ye realize the full cost of the fertilizer ade a yedi ma akuafo no na aban afoto dodo no
we from Akontomra constituency
ammonia ni bia o de kan ho yi
ammonia ade share cocoa fertilizer
exactly trust not for sale
not for sale
na say na de okan no me no me nim intimi enka
we ni kwa so efi ono no so fonyi so ye intimi
say ebia no akoye kutuku me ka so akoye ebia me ka so akoye ebia na omo de na omo de ba previously
ebi do twa to not for sale
ajipo hwe ye se bi twa ntura omo hwe ye
handicap by ji de wo kana
de ajipo hwe ye se de ka ni kra
analyze am enye careful won say de omo cry no ebi wo ho
ene mo je tu se kra bi gu ho
o me ba na say aban sisa na ne ma bebre ba
ena mo ton
pa cho me ba ene ma bebre ba mo ja me se ebi a na me kan kraba ebi ena wo twa ho mfoni a wo de be kire ye
o titi be
ade na say de ekoro o ma he koko no
amamu adi
koko no say de ebe so no ebe ye obi anwa wo say aban afa pollinators Mimi constituency for 40 pollinators. Can you imagine this? Nina koko scale bi na edi betu amuka. Enti se sia no se 1 acre no. O te be se $3. ye ko pollinate
bring him back we are
talking cocoa ubeti be 9 bags eh cocoa
okay
ubeti be 9 bags inti say ote 3 bags na amount fertilizer free now got 9 bags that's all the cocoa half bag eto na we improve yield we boni benu analysis ni amumi nhwe ni ye nya say bia ye wo opposition ti
but bia na asemodi suma Ghana for ba cocoa sema I say katasumu mo so bi wonom I te say de nantwi bi na wo ase ne pacha ya te say munim say ade anamo na mutu say ne te esmo ba kasafidie so a mo ya ne one time
enye munim
me makanda bia say politician bia wo be hye kokom admit bibi na wo be ba public na wo be kan otherwise me mpewasem ade che say nia me kan die pollinators me say me constituency ya fa nipa baako 40 a wo bo farmers a wo be improve wo mo yield
minister
bibi kitu ay obeba bechi
minister me interest not for sale ebia de wakama ma convince ka say de omo kraba ebia na ebi wo ho na no de ahyenso de na
farm say say ebia de otwa bre ni no wo baako da ho no wo twa bre no we wo mo twa bre na no pe ya
okay aba on say o de nti e ma ne ho hia ne say otimi gina akire esi akan otimi gina mfifi esi akan na wings no so no otimi gina across o bi diti abo
ade ba to say no problem ade bi o ho wo ye politician a untimi mfa ndi agro and I say your integrity is at stake I didn't think there was a mikotwa fertilizer yentro ho not for sale
me twa money
me pacho ye ton yentro ho not for sale make us me ka say ye ton sisi a na ade no so ho eguso ekoso. Do you know what it means for me?
No, but unim the Siama Kanyina say Onichim, if we say Abia Democraba,
the Abia should even not come at all.
Democraba for not for sale boho. Yes, and then almost
in fact, the truth of the matter, and say, and I'll tell him the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter, so Kaya in Parliament, approval bill, appropriation bill. The catcher almost say they don't even have the right to sell our fertilizer. Some of the policy for crab bar. If we say, fertilizer we know, ya fa ho kadada, ayato. Please. I don't know. I'm on farm. That's a policy for bedding. Emra. I shall see free ho. And no more into the yato. That's
another serious issue. If it is true,
that is the point. That's the point. Not for sale. Not for sale. No more time. That's the truth. That is the truth.
No, because you do, baby.
Let's move on. This is what is happening on the ground.
The Okas are not for sale. Not for sale. But other farm Rashibi Mama Omaka say, Muni Kwanza the buy. Mo ton ma akuafo fi say ya fa saa aka no ho nyina dada
what can be at us
so musumunti
na mati
ada bi ti o
mati aka mo ton
da bi mami nchechi o adwuma na ye Ghana Ghana adwuma na ye nyina ye omu de na omu kra bae no omu distribute ya na aka ase
no it's not true
but
please,
no
please
now your mama can say
it's not true
but you also cannot be
one distribute
every year bia o de ye
it's not true ono no understand the manufacturer
but that is not true
entino ya kra bi ba kakra we u distribute a akuafo ahin ebenya se sa ne tie dia aban atwabo se budget no mu ye de beje won bo kakra enti ade enti na afie die se ewo ho se ni ho ye mfa nye bo no kakra ne ye mfa pollinators na o mfa nye adwuma no e ma yield ne nkoso
okay ye beba matters of cocoa so but presently Nanado Asaka say you will soon enjoy Ghana's wealth. President Akufo-Addo has said Ghana is a rich nation and his government is putting measures in place to enable Ghanaians enjoy the wealth of the country. I quote him, Ghana is not a poor country, rather a rich country. We are initiating measures that will soon improve the living standards of the citizens for Ghanaians to realize that indeed we are sitting on money, unquote. He said in local language. The president said this while speaking at the Uhum Deba in Chebi in the Eastern region. He said his appointees are very knowledgeable and competent to help him build a prosperous country. He called on Ghanaians to pray for him for good health and strength to enable him execute his vision for Ghana. On his part, Ochihini called on the president to ensure that Ghanaians do not continue to wallow in abject poverty. He said poverty must not be a hindrance to any Ghanaian in their quest for education. My question.
No, me that's it. Nana, you reach out, baby, I will be
no opposition still.
You need opposition. Obronika at the 6 P's, proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Proper
preparation prevents poor performance.
P.
The 6 P's. That is the point. And no, and a I didn't know. I was saying, identify problems in a year. Oh, problem identified, right?
Half solved.
And the problems are by a better you have no idea.
And
so oh, yeah, can. A muka and a policies are MYA. Who power. And you know, say, you trust it, I am planning here. What's your proper planning? Oh, no one systemize problem. No. Nothing. Constantly, no. What sustaining system? No?
But for how long, Anna MPP, under the leadership of Nanado, Ebekoswa Kaye,
you will say, ye Kayo Manfo, Nana Kayo Manfo, no, say, Niao Kayeno, a wooden team go. I said, what wrong, Essie? Na what kind topic? Na baba. Now, one refer to the topic again in the middle, no, who deviate, Into no, oko kakra 2-3 sentences. What's a reminder of the topic, so that you be in tune with the topic. And no na ye no, be biafofobia.
Okay.
Or remind you and say, "Ejuma no, ye betumi aye na ye siesie when ne o say o ade no one so ade no mu ya na o so na medela ade asenu ntumi hold that juggernaut.
Yabeba Nanes believe in his ministers. I will point you. But what are some of the policies are according to His Excellence Nana Akufo-Addo? Now buying the gu akwema o susu se enchebia Ghana for ibehu say yenya hia for emu ye adefo
no ni di kampa inflation at abafom 12.2 for so many years in afina yenya 12.
NDC got a single
once in its time next year na ye buy ye be 2 na nam 17 18 say aba be do 12.2 till says a system no ye no ye buy in the rate at which na cedi ni depreciating no ya som ene ya stabilizing ewo ho say ewo no what ya say ya stabilizing afi interest rate ye buy no hwe baby na interest rate ni nam ene ya so interest rate no enye say ya compare bank bia o what ya say but environment no ama omo ye den omo reduce treasury bill rate ene onim rate no 11 point something
treasury bill.
That is the point. And also you reduce and only the meaning. And the say banks na first na treasury bill nam 24%, then nam 25%, 26%. Banks ni na akoto sa aban bond no. Oh, enti omontumi nye sika emfa nto ma me ne wo because aban den dey safe. It is all the amount 40%, next aban be man 24-25%. Or you save so or this can be koko go aban ho. Na yen e na ye suffer. No man no impushy, no man enye adwuma. So, enti ye de treasury bill rate no abafom. Oh, prime rate abafom. Prime rate so abafom. Enti se unya we num na right na we num abafom. Ubo say economy ni will be emerging. Private sector no will be coming through it. Oh, I say I in so no air form no na enipa na bibie wo so no so ye den na eyi no ho sabebepe na building a good economy net. So one year foundation ye oh muma e treasure bi ne de entra ho yemfa sika ngum unkosi baby a.
Okay, so in effect
employment gradually
mobeto ye no so great to say.
Yes. That is their point. And you say you be use 1 year and now you be use 2 years are you. At the end you started
mobile power. Na mo sa hunumu no say omatete o man pansa
ntina mbisine ade no ye identify problem no say omatete no ntina ye buy no saa nyema we nyina yi meje no so obi anka nche yen say a prime rate no yente so from outside what you say o man so ye buy abete so obi anka nche yen say ye buy yenye say na interest rate imra from ya ye ba from obi anka nche yen say ye buy yenye say na inflation imra from ya ye inflation imra from obi anka nche yen say aban sika horo a aban ye mark funds na aban egugu ho no ebinum nye sika na oye hu de omde ye na omo ayeden omo use sika ni nyina e free bibi say x inefficiency na omo use sika ni nyina na if say ebu omo so edo so chen omo say sa rigidity no na ema ban nye sika no ya som ye free say sika 25% na ban ye free say sika we nyina e ko central bank why de be ye djuma nti so obehwe contractors ye tue omo kanibi ene lectures omo books fee 45 million yetia ene ya catch us say nurses omo ko this year ye ma won alawa ni nyina ya hihya to eba na omanu mu be dey ebejo obasika oba no nya odi ko tua ne nursing training sika no okoje alawa ho from September no na ho ye dey ho to what you say ye ba ss ebe ye free sika anka odi ko tua obanka ss nka this time around no anka okwa anka obetua be 2000 which ebe 220 million eno emasa eno eba na u free says kano eba obutum immediately ne de wenum ni ade a aban betumi aya enipa ho beto no south ase new contracts sesi ya no ye start bank kakra ye roads ye twaso ye ni say south ase but aban u take over enye ade a instantly no what ase u beto sa economy ya um jai ya u betumi aye bibia ma ye ye ba ye besia ni etua no ni etua over 10 billion what you say every Ghana cedis every year ye buy no na epempenso enti nkasika ye be realizing na revenue ni nyina o se nke di trade aka eno nso ye buy ya ye ne se da bi ya kwaji 2.2 billion we ye de achoko ye de choko ye no enti ya ye free revenue na eba ni nyina ye plan de ye de be ye south as ye na nye se ba mu a na sika we ba na de koye we sika sa na omo ye ye mpane sa
so far so
good enti graduate ye share Ghana for say na na se open pipe bo Ghana for mom pie efi September October last quarter no kono bibia e Ghana ha bia ye behu say esisa
okay my menda was messa about so that will relate to the crop of people and engage services so mo mebo no ma ontimi nya na nisu ade ho de Ghana but what kind of this is what the MPP continuously was in opposition. Omaka bisi ene ya nwa abem. That's why we did kan busa and say omoda so wo opposition and afi no mo praba memo but watch him to point to the fact that ene de nsu na ewe nti so mo ampe nhihye bi betuma nsu na sa Kenya na ho a yete wa na nsu no kra to from prekope. Then anamo na mutu ya kamodi ye kodichi mu amana koye den for the New Patriotic Party. Say within the few months or more by still affairs in ye amagana timesi that level I happen.
Oma he me da wase bebre na bibia muntu to ye bia mu no de babia kwakosi ya ne se e wo se amanfo no mo man ni mu no wonum di ye beboa
ade nyina wie
na wie anasesam ne nkrobo ne kasatenten nyina no at the end of the day no
it's a Ghana food the
ordinary Ghana
me kasatenten me odi ma mi pepe na me kan mra odi ma mi na ma use we nya kasatenten ye se e de na mo ye ya e wo se kaba now e hu nsusanso papa bi eno na ka ho se nka kasatenten
but we
perfect
but we
but you go
timotimi trust
baba question mo de wa ha enye ni
but we no problem oh Nana Akufo-Addo or the president of the Republic of Ghana e boshe no ayeyi onfa no tontena se no nya adwuma akwantuo no ayeyi onfa no tontena se no nya adwuma Ghana fo ewu e wo man yi mu ene ewu ene security krate apansam even the security of this country security the number one the priority sabi e come deal mpo no bi mfa etuo emesi ususo wo kunwa eno mpo no fa hudwane ene Ghana ni pia bonten kra se wo kwa ba ohwenachi na yem hihye no. These are the you can decide to whatever, dress it. You are in government, defend, say all the nice stories. But you cannot, to me, uncover the realities on the ground.
Reality in the idea.
And you know, reality in the business say, to see I'm not hey, every minute be as a cook myself want to say oh, every minute. And the people, I'm up for and then one more crack crab on my mood, the Musa go, Musa, the cost of port to put the can. After you could be a store or see and target. 419, yet the answer way the mount, yet the answer way agi. And only idea was a one more share, no more transnum. Now we are fanfare be a bay, say one more crap spare parts about or may we. Omuntia tax, yes, I did amendment the bar parliament. It be say, your teacher can be free, and no put that free mono, and say, and yes, zero, and no support taxes. Also, these are the issues happening. Oh my, only Hannah before the 2016 elections. If you move by there, just say, you be who and what should kakra. Name after election be a big generalized. Why you not in this country? Was not the president of this country.
Under your government,
say. You say, Papa be a bad year, and the knuckle for the buy 6 months, and I. Nay, a bonnet, and a mamma bonnie, and I a good honor, and I reflected. No,
I reflected in this.
Double standard.
Perfect.
Look,
at the Papa Ben and Mojach, I reflected in the Abani appreciate technology at the Papa Ben.
Name Papa be brave. Oh, my, there were a lot of things, Connie,
about the economy.
Please, yes, of course. Economy in this country, the backbone of the economy is the cocoa. Let me start even from there. The backbone, the pillar.
They left to 1 million, 1 million tons. The backbone of the economy. We left
with 1
million tons.
Is that how we are going to run the program?
Making the point.
Is that how we are going to run the program? Please, with the greatest deal of respect. It is say, Papa, you did good honor. And in fact, in economy, no, say, Udu baby to say that this month of the year now, the pressure on the currency no and said that high, sir. June, July, August, September. Oh, call the end of the year pressure and the early part of next year now. And a pressure. This is basic.
Google year on year.
Very, very basic.
Just Google year on year.
So
the depreciation of the city last year around the same time. That be and some now can I say me true.
Oh we are watching. Upa me penny so efe kama odeji. Only bi adeji.
When you penny.
Na yi na church na dey ye dey.
We work kwenya we because so
also me am pa me na na.
All the areas different over here. Yeah, because so what is the issue about the depreciation of the city? Now Obaba back to that do make a point. And until Sanya Mana Yedigu, for example, and let me even start from the cocoa aspect. The free distribution of the fertilizer, the bonuses given to the farmers, the increase in producing the producer price, and no economy straight to the cocoa farmer. So, and no, you see, irrespective of how you manage the micro, irrespective there will be a way to ever do a dear a man or my biano a jan and nice air production. Mobile didn't produce. What have you produced? A dear my economy bia 1 + 1 can you win free and ever to I know it's you are just managing the situation. You are managing it, you are not fixing it, you are just managing it. So you came to fix.
We came to fix the issues. So what I say, and until we will you better catch an Akufo-Addo say at this point in time no until I say abortion no the ode nyema kese obe catch Ghana for a enu tie to aba man no obi anim and there be so remind no no na be remind no ho ye be so remind no enu nti onfa nyema ngwa kwan mu a abra sabe ukodwa man so a because say inflation come from tell be ya me mani baje ne say me kodwa man so a
reflect it will reflect
e be reflect na nyema nko so say bibia akofo ma me ka sika na metua no e be reflect. So if you are telling us you can't Ghana for nyina say namso na kufa about 6 months obi ahu ato because inflation ekofom because lending rate because of the nice things our Kenya now. But the reality on the ground and they say I'm for ho chire wono awo man mu. So they should listen They should listen to the people. No one say, or no one can say, one training, no one can say, because on my moon knows, almost no more, sorry, on my moon knows, the people on the ground, no, can say, or when you are no more, and Yamana Maker. The people have regretted. You know,
well, that Castle Gate for as a Madinka catch us estate, Papa, you don't need to worry because, as I say, when you are a mouse will be any na afe so usi dan a dan no afe bo nyadia so bia baso for Castle Gate for 0241398176 and 020560161. The no chin so any kuafo agya tum prekope enye de atro not for sale ni bia Yara Miller Activa Fertilizer kope bito na emo for the kama na only NIB so dey juma kwan so we pay for your dream promotion. NIB, your business is our business, and which is Yanum Supaiwi, and one Z natural mineral water. And no onion. Yakwaba, there's this news from the senior minister. We can't settle most of NDC's debt, and it comes with a lot of questions and matters arising. Yakwaba, honorable guarantee, me who say in honorable candle submission, we throw 1, 2, 3 biatu. You manage the can ya no we. Now for the way no asana so. Yakwaba. Yakosuda ebusuafo nyina asese omagibro mo hwe eye Badwam on Adom TV multi TV Mpensenpensenmu bra Yimeku National Investment Bank Yara Miller Activa Fertilizer Castle Gate Estate Limited and Z Water at the Ebre Yem. Well, forward you review quickly enough.
Quickly, no. Kuku asama na minu yana san kore visit and na me pese me kan bibi kakra o hwe o man kuku no ye ko no ija omo 1 million tons.
It's not true.
Me ba.
We no kaya na me. Why are you getting this fast?
Me ba say no. Enti ye I didn't the figures are there.
It's not true.
You konya 960. 10,000 tons. Which year? 2014, 2013, 2014.
Look at what he's talking about. Look at what he's talking about. 2014 were you in power?
No, I'm buying.
2014 were you in power?
17.
You don't even know what you are talking about.
You ja 1 million. You ja buying.
Why will you have to struggle to make this point?
But free office no. The next yield in terms of cocoa tonnage it was getting under your regime.
Yes,
it was getting close to 1 million tons.
It's
That's
not
a spillover.
It is not. It is not. It is not. It is not.
2010, 2011.
I'll get to know about it. I'll get to you on that.
2010, 2011. Cocoa season. Uncle check. Only many facts. And so for cocoa season. So, any of the mama, mu bedu ahe. She baby omo di bedu ye. Oh, when ya cocoa macroni ya, ebe hard ni. Say cocoa no nyenyi no, omu twa no omu ntuaka. And the farmers refused. Say you try to cocoa. Yeah, bay, you try cocoa net to farmers in a car. And so say they, you try cocoa at your farmers in a car. Oh, economic indicators now, the man, 120 defend the back crowd. Because you're only giant. It's nothing to write home about.
The Kufuor-led government will not be able to develop the country if it tries to pay all the debt left behind by the erstwhile National Democratic Congress government. Senior Minister Yao Osafo-Maafo has revealed, according to Mr. Osafo-Maafo, the current government inherited a heavily indebted economy which will take time to be fixed. Hence, any attempt to settle all the debt will affect the development agenda. And I quote him, "We inherited a poor economy and debt, but we will not pay majority of NDC debt because if we try to pay all the NDC debt, Nanado will not be able to do any development."
He's supposed to be the senior minister. And this is the senior minister talking. Oh, he's not a person. No, Nekasa.
Okay, there's another quotation here. He said, government is preparing to deal with officials cited in scandalous activities. We are going through papers after the majority of the NDC party corrupt officials will will be prosecuted. We don't want to lose any case in court for accusing NDC officials as corrupt. Therefore, we are looking into some of their contracts to get concrete evidence, he revealed.
They are struggling to get evidence to come and prosecute people.
Why?
No, he's not. Don't get it wrong. They want to get it right.
You, senior minister Kayan. A man in young one. A man in young one cry. Time MPP, Omopenin Kufu administration by na the economy not tear pansen. Do you believe, say, there and then you call her picking? So we are away. And you call her picking. You call her picking, Omutumide, Yakina, a chain, and fee, a generate debate near the year development. Our hope is in it. Sadi and innovation, our hope is in it. Oh, innovation do a honoma. Innovation, and you say, be a cuckoo free baby neighbor, who been a can as them say, the raw material for creativity and innovation. The brain. The brain. Oh, a produce wisdom and knowledge. Experience a byproduct for that matter. And you know, ye the winum boom. And ye say, Yabay, Uncrofo Omopesa. There be almost no the Ghana kosher behavior a cankwa. I didn't know say banasa. Say you can see it to us aka winum nadia. And in a Ghana a koya na say by. And yet the
I don't know catch it. Yeah, I will catch it.
Yeah, say
because the way I move trumpeting, more papa under more position. Not to say the answer the afu from an album you want to find fault. The president talks, and this is an assuring message that we will soon enjoy Ghana's wealth. On the 6th of March or so, or inauguration, a Ghana without aid. He goes to another place, Ghana will soon do this. Now the senior minister is saying that Yegusu, you're careful a year, you show one crater, Musi, Betty, Makudas, Libya, near bomb code, no winter for Mundi. Nemum, Seka, Udia, and Nisromosia, and your man, Chino. So now, Castle Bears are dealing in a Ghana, Ghana and Tim Conan, and I don't mean anything. It means the NDP is not fit to be in government.
Company, I say, every public policy must be based on democratic accountability.
The bottom line of the ordinary Ghanaian, inclusive minu, and I say I sit them, Yahumbe Harry. Not these things that seem to come across. I think the bomb should be because one can
be a say, yeah, inform public. We are transparent.
Continuously information all the time, saying that you better to say, you better to say, you better to say.
Anybody who does not know what happened before he was born will forever remain a child.
I think the question is that you came to meet Ghana, that is even a question Gatema. You have to fix it. And the complaints are coming
fix it. And the church will say, Ceciano, baby, I couldn't see it. And this is a canning now. Ghana, yen to me.
But that is a mamu. So a canny legitimate a cash is a mutria. Why you run away from it?
Debbie. See, and I make come into me catch us a creativity innovation is from the mind. Cecia, the and say. Esa yanka say yentua forever or see ebi wo wa yentua de was yentua ne sesi an yentua de was yentua ne sesi an yebetua se de yensu yebetumi free sika yebetumi de aye adwuma o papa o di papa de na oba wa boka edan we si onya no hwe eka we bebre amanfo so unuanu ma expect say na no beto aso no wi so udi sika ne nyina ekotua eka na papa abo no na unuanu na da abontene ana wo de beto adan no so Would be better to a dinosaur? Na a canna also to an Ewiano, and ye hiano, wait to it first. And I'll be training and said, Omobaya, Umbutia, a judgment debt. Omobaya, Ombeto say, Zikago. Omobaya, what is it? Yea, a jap, power mile, Omobaya immediately. Omuko, I'm a form of Disca. What is Omoka say, a cat to treat the Bidao? Yantibi sent sky jar mono. And no more the year, Jumanas and no could see who say, let's go with the Hodian as a judgment letter. Mummy and Nini. And no one no Musa. I've been scanning science, say, Yarin Namna to Dumpi. So, Sana economic management, etie. You have to set your priorities right. And it's our funding priorities, And don't say, senior minister, or can want them. Or say, near yen to me to any near who has a betua. The who he has into it. Yet the two baby answer. Said the bit near Niska, near this cano, I development. Na Ghana for Otie, so as Ghana for Hontowe. enso Ghana ni bie ni ho abeka che nse ne ho nto no ena aduane aba fertilizer bo aba fom ena fertilizer obeko sunsum ho 53 Ghana ena omo kom consistency omo ato ze kra ye di free fertilizer ni seedlings no ye di free ukoji a utu ya half a uwia o no ba nyina wabetu ya half na aka nti aduane de ebebu so nti nipa ho beto no kakra economy ni nso ye na interest rate iko fom na yenso ya ho to ye baba ntumi first can to obi abotom south ase aba ntumi first can to obi abotom ana yenso ye ntumi nka se eka wo ho nyina ye kwa akotu aka ni nyina se de na omutua 10 billion Ghana cedis a year
no ma bom so
ye manage niam yie me say if you don't get the fundamentals right you can never be successful in economic management bibie ni ho abo Ghana abo yenso ewo Ghana enterprise mu na emum ye hihye eniema yie o to da me kra no wan hihye wachi ya obi be ko akro man sisi anyesa.
So in opposition, you touted that NDC is corrupt. Na munim ninya so bia na mukasa keke.
Ni e ka ye ni bini. Ebi ni ya ba ye se ka no. Ye di bi to nchen ansa. Ebi ni we foresaw it. And this is exactly what senior minister ka no. O se ka no. Ye di bi be to nchen ansa. Enye ni nyina na ye betua ni etua ni nyina ye nye sika mfa nye Ghana for ho adwuma. Sa na o ka no. Nti ye pepepe o se ye bo na baso kra. O se ye bo na baso.
Oh, Ghana. O se say there.
O se ye bo na baso. Se we yi animu.
Okay. Once you kasa na kasa. Ba obetimi abem. Ye woni na ayo nkofa ni. So o kasa o mani mem dia fa. Ba woni na ayo nkofa wo to bi. Okay, any offensive for
so fast no. Ebi ana me tren no.
Okay.
Idi kan ye nyina ye ni oman yi no. Ma me nwie sa last topic na sa na ma ba de. Nsem ye papa ye kan ye nwa because opposition nsem bi se mo ko kan ye leaky we wi ase mu nyina no. Enu asa se ke kan na abepem sisi ya no. Ye di kan policies a ono ma ade amoba ye 7 months omo de abani bi ni se mra na omo opposition omo ka kire se Ghana has kagu ha yete so ye nko ba bia nko bobo ene omo miensa nyina the finance minister the vice president ene president ko muko competition o borrowing omo ka kire when we're in government say ye bobo sia dodo and therefore mo bom ko bobo sia bia na yete sika so one of the policies in say and omo ko competition can bond okofa 2.something billion ba ye hu bageniti wona na vice president so nam China no so de bi ba na we it's all borrowing they told me any policies be mo say implementing say and na me na what here rent electricity bill no a sign nebo den in fact see akra kosoro a sign rent you get to see and see as I speak to you sabi me take Afghanistan me so me take Ghana here you know these are the policies they are talking about the edi hobiem about the production in cocoa castle be some for the next
yeah good
you see a coming kwanka there be metan kwan in discuss cocoa issues say in 1 year unya production me fan say o jump from 700,000 tons now o jump to 1 million metric tons. It's not any real. There's something in graph no it doesn't exist at a point in time, especially with that particular year. Why we were in government and at that time we need to take power about 4 years in 2013 I can easily comfortably sit here and say you're an engineer, but that was not true. Now a difficulty in Cote d'Ivoire and almost smuggle cocoa no into Ghana as it is happening now. Yes, I'm on national television. Go to Bonsu Nkwanta. Go to some of the areas in Ghana for and the Ghana for cocoa farmers from cocoa yes can't talk. Because they are using the omu disikane to cocoa Cote d'Ivoire. And my political career is on the line. Omo constituency they are looking at me say cocoa farmers in Jabuso are crying. Omo di omu cocoa cracko what do you call it? PC wa onu yesika ento. Simply because cocoa na every Cote d'Ivoire e ban ntino. Omu nyina ko good border and omu pe Cote d'Ivoire cocoa ni mom esen Ghana cocoa because omu hono price ni nye. I'm talking to you about cocoa. Look into my eyes. Into calculation now. Imagine a year, and that's exactly what is going on. I am talking to you about cocoa. Now let's go back to Osafo Mafu. Some of Kanken. See a case or maybe the car. And yet His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The Krum Bolly Abusi and Fiano Kosia Wajakatu. It's about Amamu. It's about Amamu Sabi Prediasa. enye na taade bi okoto se ye ene wajaka e de ato Ghana ho so ka se e ka NDC amamu be jae no untua it means that Gabuso town roads na ya wodo na please. I beg you. With all respect.
Not all.
With all respect. I can't say amamuo me wo hai na me ye omampanyin na me bu man ya. Mama ebia benchima junction say Kojo Krom kwan me dey ma contract. Me dey ma contract ebia matwa mobilization nipa ne guso ye. Oye adwuma no ebru sika me dey ama no so a eche say aban no de ne ka.
Oti do kan o say o say mo nyoma ne bia ye ka ne bia abogije ato. Emfa ne kwan mu. Enti o mo hwe nkrata mu. Bra esem no wono mpese o mekwa akogina se ni bia o mekwa akotutu apapa so ya bia o.
Say listen to me. So be aye bibia and even in the first place you don't need to struggle to get ade obi aya wa anye ni yie ansa na kudua se mi bia. Nipa de so ko na se wa anye bibi yie a ehwo da ho enya afei na wokọ akọdigi nipa no because wo pese kwan bia so no unya ntansa di bo nipa na udi na ninti no wo pe kwan bia afa so akodi nipa na ni enya nipa nya timu bobo ni bia
kwan bia so e kan bi wo ho no ma se se onya adaje hwehwem nya kwan bia so keke
get it straight and the MPP for my you
no
get it straight so na say o she MPP atade
osuro nukure question
text messages na ba mo say na let you na occupy MPP atade ashi
osuro nukure question
and the text messages but on the most important serious note what I'm saying is say ufi say e ka bi e wo ho na nipa na e de ekwan boni bi so me fan say wako si na busuan fie na ode ka abra oman eno nya oman ne ka
ono ne ka
no ebi na me ka kire wo no ya awodo ye de rural electrification e de ama obi nipa na ya adwuma abro sika ye de ama no so e che se oman ne de ne ka ye se school dan bi e wa Teso Junction sika na school na ye nsie no aban e de contractor ne kantia wo say aban etua de ode ne kan ansa na otimi adan otimi atoa so nti o ka kire nipa de say untua sa aka na it means that development e wo man mu nyina aban ni gyaye na omo yentua aka no sa development no enkoso nti no say wo fi say be ka kire say ye hu say hwehwe mo ye hu say sa fun we NDC for anase kwabla sante eto ye wan papa papa so abo man ne ka nti ede ne be family akwa so makasa kasa ne ye work sit down and work like munyai insinuations near the idea mo kasa no nti for me say ose or ye senior minister or work na ho do a it is not about our individual debt
it is enya ono na say
but for the statement all ye no en kire say work na ho do because okasa they say development suku adan agodo ekoso me bebre no na so okasa won twa contractors ne kra eka e chese sa development enkoso ekoya agodo a ekoso no okasa won twa enkoso nsu agodo a ekoso no okasa won twa chese enkoso so that is the substantive issue and no be abusuaka
my economics na ye wo bibi a friend hyperactive debt insufficiency syndrome say echiwa
hyperactive
debt insufficiency syndrome se sayare no echiw o economy echiw na wo so a wo unrestrained borrowing and a needless allocation of resources
2 words
yes.
Unrestrained
and a needless allocation of resources
it
is subject almost borrowing
so it is needless it's needless it is unrestrained because within 7 months we are talking about billions of dollars 7 months
sa de na chiwa wa hwi ya say sa continuous borrowing e bi ho no ma ni this can ye kra ehun yin asa ode enso akobo edi ni nyina beba so kan wa bullet no
and na be sa dedewe
enye ka bia na oba obetumi atua sa syndrome we achi obi ebi o kra nwa so otua want to answer cry this kind of buy no be atum ye buy a contract bebre honma contractors are prepared to reduce the cost
no Cocoa Rose the Republic front page
Cocoa
Rose
Cocoa Rose
why am I come
say mo ya de kama
Mami can't be file a question.
Last review ne go have.
Last month be file a question. Road minister catch me say by the end of June contractor will be able to town roads. Obeba obobono be the whole Ghana. Adom FM carry. And then you July.
Amakwata ne kasa.
Amakwata you July. Bisa be able to say contractor be ho here adwuma.
There be your contractors listen so todo. Me ho cry me was similar problem. Almost see men so no come from kakra. Na say wa we are who you are? Oh, hey, Paul. Me contract already.
No. The best of a year.
Special assistant to the road minister.
No. The road minister. But he's telling you that the antidote to that challenge.
I am highly surprised for a senior and experienced man like this man. Nobody used to ensure as an excuse for a contractor not to go to site.
All engineers.
It is not true. Oh, it is not true. Even as for the past 1 week, go to Jaboso. For the past 1 week, you shouldn't put that. Go to Jaboso.
The 1 week now.
For the past 1 week,
in his case, was citing Jose. Similar challenge.
It is not an excuse. Nsuo to ukomo yi ma obi aye no work plan.
Oh, yeah, maybe. And yeah, road construction. Construction no.
Construction project eba beto abonti ha. The minister no nim say.
No grab down because latrite number.
Minister no nim say. June, July, August nsuo down. I don't say by the end of June contract eba site.
Okay, so moving forward no.
Omo to up and some ade no enko so uko site bi ase am no kase. Omo say look Omo budget.
Why not just
Omo budget them Omo budget.
Once you pull your money making.
But because some sort of
continue to pull.
Money ready point. Uno banya kwenya.
This any be Omo boy. And them also Omo dey cry. Sometimes ubisa na eya akotire so. Entino dey ye ne say contractors ni bebre so accept say oh okay we dey ye charge say insumete so. Ye charge say nka wo contractor ono aye ni estimates edeko. Afi onu ne kasa mo se mete so what be that me ba we are aware me nya ha na me be contract Ghana fo nyina ya aware enti omahin enema na senior minister enema na senior minister kan sa pepe na wo se okano na mom nya Ghana fo expect from Ghana fo expect from Ghana fo expect from senior minister ne say investigation na o ye no oben ntem na Ghana bia hu ni puma sibre na sisi anso economy na ye so mu enye ntem nanka by the end of August no na hu say one constituency $1 million back one constituency one factory
board
yes ya inaugurated board no na we nu nyina agu kwa mu na common founder start ba na fe ahoton so aba omanum yes Ghana for me mo bia mfa bufuo na onka say ya bre ana say ye ho ba also say ban fufura we no enye new to us enye new to us mo de call 1 year call kan mo si o kotosem there be sabe mo kura mo de mo be dis kan first
na me fa bone nche
ba sa inti Ghana for ye da mo na na ye da se finance minister ye da se
no what is important is sabe ye nyine hu say sabe ye kwan ya ye nyina ne nam so development na
abrefo
wonom enhwe no mo nyai da bia ye pe obi agelino and also you are just project
are you scared
are you scared
me never
but what's your problem
never
who bag you ho no man
ananka me baby son so